Mr. Speaker, negotiators from the EU are in Ottawa again this week to discuss trade with Canada. Now, New Democrats believe we should broaden and deepen our trade ties with Europe because Europe is an ideal partner. A modern...
Order. Order. The honourable member for Vancouver Kingsway has the floor.
A modern, dynamic economy with high standards and respect for the rule of law. But Canadians don't just want any deal they can get. Canadians want a good deal. Now, Conservatives commit to this House that the interests of farmers, our seniors, and our local municipalities will not be sacrificed at the negotiating table.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I know the NDP is trying to shift all over the spectrum these days, but they're not going to fool anyone with that one. Fact of the matter, Mr. Speaker, this is a party that is so ideologically opposed to trade. Its foreign affairs critic actually has already called for Canada to pull out of the talks some time ago. So we wouldn't even be discussing this with the European Union if they had their way. And it's very consistent. Since they opposed trade with NAFTA, every other trade deal we've had, even the Auto Pact, Mr. Speaker, the only people who pursue responsible trade are on this side of the aisle.
The honourable member for Vancouver Kingsway.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the only people being fooled are those that believe that the Conservatives are good, competent negotiators in the trade. Mr. Speaker, these are important talks, but Conservatives have refused to conduct them in an open and accountable manner. They refuse to give information to Canadian taxpayers or brief this Parliament. Canadians had to find out from European negotiators that Conservatives are considering concessions that would limit local economic development. Can the government assure Canadians that CETA will protect Canadian communities' rights to invest in local initiatives to create jobs in our communities?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, the trade deals that this country has are basic to its economic prosperity. The free trade deal signed by a historic Conservative government with the United States is the basis of a lot of the prosperity we have today. We're never going to let the ideologues on that side of the House tear that up or tear up the Auto Pact or anything else they're going to tear up. We're going to make sure we have good and diverse trade throughout this country.